my channel. Today I'm doing kind of a bonus video per se. I think there's going to be 3 videos go up this week instead of 2 because I really wanted to talk to you very quickly about a new subscription box service that I have started getting. I got 1 box and I was so impressed with it and just the whole subscription in general that I wanted to do a video on it really quickly. I will say this is in no way sponsored. This company doesn't have a clue who I am. I spent my very own money on this, and to be quite honest, I'm really excited about continuing to spend my own money on it because it's that good. So let's go ahead and talk about the actual box. This is not a new subscription service. In fact, some of y'all might be like, I mean, what are you talking about? I've known about this forever. I just have not. I recently heard about it on someone else's YouTube channel. I honestly don't know who it was. I wish I could remember stuff better like that to credit people, but alas, I cannot. The actual box or company is called Choix, and it comes in a little box like this, and I did look up how to pronounce that word, and it is Choix. It's spelled C-H-O-I-X. It is French, and it means choice, which is so appropriate for this box. Now, very quickly how it works, and then I'm going to show you what I got in my first box. Basically, you become a member. Now, they used to have it to where you didn't have to be a member to be able to purchase samples, but I think that they are nixing that this year. I feel like I got an email saying that you do have to be a member now. But it's a month-to-month thing. You don't have to do it annually if you don't want to. It is cheaper that way, as is with most subscription boxes, but you're not like tied in for a whole year. You can do it month to month. It is $15 a month, includes 5 luxury makeup samples. Now, each sample consists of 1 to 2 regular uses. I'll show you the sample sizes I get. I feel like you're going to get a little bit more than that. And they do say that a lot of their members claim they get more than 1 to 2, but I think they have to be on the safe side when they're promising how many uses you can get. They have a very nice array of luxury beauty brands, from Givenchy to Giorgio Armani, Marc Jacobs, Clé de Peau, Ellis Voss, Shiseido. I mean, just a lot of really nice brands. Now, their whole basis, or kind of their tagline when you go on their website, is to touch and try beauty products without ever having to go to the store. Now, some people don't mind going to the store, and some people would ask, well, I don't understand, you can go to like Sephora or Nordstrom and get these samples for free. True on some extent, okay? First of all, not everybody has easy access to a Sephora or a Nordstrom, and not every Sephora and Nordstrom carries every brand that is sold online. So it's not as easy to go into one, even if you do have one 5 minutes from your house, and say get something from Ellis Voss, because they may not actually carry that in store. I know my Nordstrom, I don't think we have a Givenchy. So like if I wanted some kind of luxury sample product from one of those companies, I wouldn't be able to get it. Now, another thing that I'm super impressed with on this is that it has samples of everything. Now, not everything within a brand, okay? They do get more and more stuff every day, they claim, but everything that you would not be able to go to Sephora and get a sample of. For instance, let me turn my phone off. You can't go to Sephora and get a sample of a blush, unless it's a cream blush, because they're not going to sit there and dig out of an actual powder palette and provide you with that. You can get powder products in a pressed form as a sample. I am not going to personally go to Sephora or Nordstrom and ask for a sample of a lip gloss. I personally have seen some really nasty stuff go down in retail settings when it comes to lipsticks and lip glosses. People either are ignorant to the fact that germs exist, or they just don't care, and they take those wands, those doe foot applicators, and slap them on their lips. Now, I am not going to go take a doe foot applicator, put it in a little pan, and go, because I don't know whose germs are in that tube. I just don't. I'm sorry. I don't consider myself a germaphobe. I mean, come on, my kids ate my shoes growing up. Not like on purpose, but you know, I caught them doing it. So I don't consider myself a germaphobe, but I am not going to like willingly put myself in that situation. So I'm able to do lip glosses and lipsticks that I would not normally be able to do. I just think that all in all, it's perfect. Now, how it works real quick, because I'm really excited about this and I don't want to talk too long, but basically you go in there and you start a queue, kind of like Netflix or Scentbird, and you basically put in products that you want to try within that queue, and every month they take the top 5 products in your queue, they make samples of them, and they send them to you. So you can go, if you see something come out, or if you see something you want to try at Sephora, and you're like, oh, I think I want to try that. At some point in Choix, you go into the website, into your account, stick it in your queue, and either that month or the next month, or however many items you have in your queue, you will get a sample of it at some point. I like that. I like that I can pick my own samples and that I can rearrange if I decide I want something faster than I want something else. It's really nice that you get to have complete control over this. Now, I will say that before this, I only had 2 subscriptions, Sephora Play and BoxyCharm. I have since canceled my BoxyCharm. I was really quite tired of getting the lower end boxes because they've started adding different things in every box. I never got the stuff that I wanted, and quite honestly, I think I used maybe 5% of what I've gotten in my BoxyCharm. It's just a waste of money. So I canceled that. I started this. I'm still saving $5 a month, or $6, however much BoxyCharm was. And I like this one so much better. So let me show you how it comes packaged. It comes in this nice box with this sleeve. Now this box came in another box, but you take the sleeve off, and it's just a nice, has a description of what Choix is on the back. Just a nice little sleeve. You take it out, you've got a nice padded puff in here, and this is how your products come. Now, I'm hoping that that is going to show. They stick applicators in there for you. They put creams and liquids in these tubes, and then these are either powder products or cream shadow products. So I'm going to go over real quick what I got. They are nicely, not taped, but they use that sticky stuff, so they're in there nice. So these are the applicators. The first thing I got is the Marc Jacobs Enamored High Shine Lip Lacquer in Sugar. And you can see right there how much you get. To me, that's more than 2 uses. I don't know about you, but I just don't douse my lips in lip gloss like that. It comes with a nice sponge tip applicator. You can see that. So again, I've not tried any of this stuff, but I wanted to wait until I filmed this video. But that is a good sample size of a lip gloss that would regularly cost me $28 that I would just have to return and it get wasted if I didn't like it from Sephora. The next one is the Chanel Perfection Concealer in Beige Petal number 30. Again, a nice size when you think about the actual amount of concealer that you use. That's going to last me quite a while. This comes in an actual rubber, almost like a fingertip applicator. So it's not a sponge. So they do have different applicators pertaining to what kind of product you have. So again, that was the Chanel Perfection Concealer. I'm already so impressed. And then they still, like, they're stuck in here. They're not going anywhere. Let's see what I got in this first little bowl. This is Ellis Foss Skin Veil Foundation in the color medium. Again, a good amount of product. I would say I get at least 2 or 3 days out of that. I mean, that's basically all the time I need to try to determine if I really do want to purchase the full size of a product. The next is the Shiseido Cream Eye Color in Leather. So I want to show you this. If it's something that could easily dry out, they also put nice little plastic covers like you would find in any kind of brand new container. That's it right there. It's the color Leather. It's so pretty, and I feel like that's probably 4 or 5 applications when you think about how much cream eyeshadow you actually use. And the last thing I got was the Chanel Universal Loose Powder in number 30. So again, a different concept because it's a powder. They put a sifter in the package, and it's got a plastic cover over the sifter, so no powder comes out until you want it to. Some of these little touches mean so much to me. It means that they put a lot of effort into their personalization of every box. And this right here, to me, is worth $15. It's worth the gas money that I would take to go to Nordstrom. And quite honestly, I don't have a Shiseido counter, and I don't have an Ellis Foss counter, and I'm not getting Marc Jacobs or really the concealer because again, it's a doe foot applicator. I'm not getting samples of those anyways because of hygienic reasons. So quite honestly, this is worth the gas money. And even if I could get these, or even if I would get these samples at a Nordstrom, I don't feel comfortable going to every counter within one day and being like, can I have a sample of this? Can I have a sample of this? Can I have a sample of this? And just trying to get free stuff because that just puts like red alert. And I'm at my Nordstrom a lot, and I don't want those people to, like, they know me. I don't want them to be like, no, we're not. We know what you're doing. we're not doing this. So I just really appreciate what this box does. Another great thing is that they do follow FDA regulations when it comes to hygienic properties of packaging their products. So I do feel comfortable that I'm not getting 18,000 germs from various people in my product. Another good thing is that if you do want to buy the full product, they do offer that for sale on their page, and you do get a certain amount of credits per month. You get about $5 worth per month to go towards a full-size purchase. And I think you can stack those up to be $20 off a $100 purchase. So essentially you're getting 20% off of $100 after 4 months of this box. And they do offer an annual membership, which I believe is $120. I'm gonna list the website down below and you can check it out. But to me, it's just really, really worth it. And I think that if you haven't heard of it, you need to give it a try. If you have heard of it and haven't given it a try, I think it's completely worth it. And I'm so excited to dig into these products tomorrow and save me from having to return something that I may not like if I had bought it in the full size. So I hope that you enjoyed this kind of quick bonus video. Let me know if you have tried Choix, and also let me know some things that I maybe should try. I have my queue set up for the next couple months, but like I said, it's great because you can change it if you want to. So thank you so much for watching. As always, subscribe and like if you haven't already so you don't miss out on any future videos. And I hope you have a very blessed day.